All right, let's go over the CLE report for ACP Plumbing, a service based business here in Cleveland, Ohio. People don't choose ACP Plumbing for fixed pipes and running water, of course, right? That's what they do. But really, if you look at the reviews, which we did, we looked at thousands of reviews across plumbers and just specifically for ACP Plumbing. And really, what the reason people are choosing ACP Plumbing for is the absolute peace of mind that their home is in the hands of a partner who treats their emergency like their own. Repeat that. The absolute peace of mind that their home is in the hands of a partner who treats their emergency like their own. That is why people buy from ACP Plumbing. Yes, they fix the pipes, but that is the emotional lever that the reviews and people in Cleveland are choosing them for. This is really, really important. The real job that ACP Plumbing does is when a boiler dies in a Cleveland dead of winter holiday, people feel panicked and vulnerable. They aren't just looking for a wrench. They need a professional to show up fast and take the weight off their shoulders. ACP Plumbing provides the relief of knowing the heat is coming back on. I want you to hear this again. If you're watching this from ACP Plumbing or if you're a plumber, I want you to understand you are not selling fixing toilets and water heaters. You are selling comfort. You're selling stability. You're solving problem and pain. Advil, it's pain relief. People have a major problem. You are providing relief that they can take a hot shower, relief that they're not going to freeze at night, relief that they don't have to go to a hotel because they have no heat. You provide relief to people who have a big problem. I want you to understand this. This is why you look at your reviews. This is why you read the good ones and the bad ones, because you understand this is why people choose you. If you go into this report, you kind of see like more things people are saying in the report. They treated my emergency like it was their top priority. Chris went above and beyond on a difficult, messy repair. They're the first call on my speed dial for a reason, right? Read your reviews. And why does this work in Cleveland? In a city where weather can turn a house into an ice box overnight because it's cold out there right now, showing up is a sacred trust. Just showing up. Clevelanders value family owned integrity and straight talk over the flashy corporate branding stuff. When you keep a 100-year-old system running, you're not just a contractor, you're a neighbor looking out for the neighborhood, right? And they have stuff in there about keeping old systems running, right? So if you're ACP Plumbing, this is the stuff you need to lean into. If you were going to put ACP Plumbing's big mission statement on a Lamar billboard up next to Misney, it would say a family-owned partner to keep your home running smoothly. That's why people choose ACP Plumbing, right? Sure, it's the pain relief, but they are going to choose for that. So there's some ideas in here about how to make people feel. When you're creating social media posts, you need to create ones that talk about how to make people feel. You don't create, here's what we do and the benefits. You need to show people based upon what they're saying about you. Look at your reviews. That's what this report does, and create content that feeds that back to them. It's a mirror. Look in the mirror of what your customers are saying to you and feed that back to them. Show a view from the van dashboard during a snowy Cleveland morning. Show a shot of a technician's notebook or a digital tablet with clear, detailed notes. These are the types of things you need to create on social. Now, here are the things that ACP Plumbing should be avoiding. They should be avoiding standardized communication so much that the personal family-owned feel disappears, right? People like that it's a family-owned kind of small shop feeling. They should avoid focusing so much on speed that the thorough and detailed reporting gets skipped. A lot of people in their reviews were talking about that. And they're also talking about how losing the above and beyond mentality on difficult repairs in favor of easier, high volume jobs, right? So, read the bad reviews, read the people who have criticisms of your business and learn from those and go, man, we really need to fix those things. So ACP Plumbing, if you focused on reinforcing just one thing this year, it would be the thorough, detailed reporting that gives customers total confidence in your work. Let me repeat that again. If you focused on one thing this year to make 1,000 times better, it would be the thorough, detailed reporting that gives customers total confidence in your work. That is what your reviews are saying. It's what your actual customers are telling you. So sit down today and spend 6 hours looking at your detailed reporting and go, how do I make this better? How do I make this more clear? How do I make this even bigger and better? Because that's what our customers want. If you want a personal review from me, if you're a Cleveland business owner and you would like to get one, just go to letsgocle.com. You can follow the funnel in here. You can see more examples or reports. What you get when I do a personal review for you is you're going to get me looking at all the trust signals. I'm going to have a one-on-one meeting with you after I generate the report based upon all your reviews. I'm going to privately walk you through and explain all the data, what it means for you. We're going to spend some time together. I'm going to give you a set of action steps of actual tactics and things you can do in your marketing and your messaging that can help you get the word out and do those types of things. It's going to be real tactical advice, and you're going to allow to pick my brain and ask me anything about marketing and all the stuff that I do. So if you want to get your custom report, the CLE report for your business, just go to letsgocle.com and sign up, and I'd love to do a report for you.